Hi guys, thanks for watching Mom Talks Wrestling. I'm Mom. This week we're going to talk about Raw. Alright, Seth Rollins comes out and basically buries Roman Reigns. I mean, talk about that promo he cut. It was awesome. I thought it was really funny though that he's like, I'm not supposed to go there. And then he's like, pull up that tweet. And the tweet was already ready to like show everyone. Anyway, great promo. Glad Roman Reigns is gone so I can hear more of Seth Rollins talking on the mic and not Roman Reigns' music interrupting. Just for him to come out and say that he's the guy. Boring. So, triple threat match right at Battleground. So we have Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and now AJ Styles wants to be a fatal four-way. Cool, right? I love AJ Styles, and I think it'd be so cool to watch him and Rollins wrestle. I love both those guys in the ring. And I would want to see the two of them wrestle each other. I could care less about Dean Ambrose. I mean, what kind of dude wears a leather jacket in Tampa, Florida in the middle of summer? Like, get a new champion-looking outfit. I don't know. Every other champ got a new t-shirt. Why don't you get one of those? And to differentiate yourself, you can make it white, since WWE does nothing but sell black tees, which I hate because I have a dog that sheds, so I can't buy anything. Then, the internet wrestling community's favorite guy, John Cena, comes out. And he says that he wants it to be a fatal five-way. What? I know the internet wrestling community totally wants John Cena to win and hold the belt again because they think he's the bomb. But, ooh, I'm hoping that like AJ Styles or Rollins does. Although, I don't think that AJ Styles will ever win the belt. Like, as much as I love like these indie type wrestlers, and while I would love for him to hold the belt, I just feel like he's not the guy, to quote Roman Reigns. I don't know. Like, I want him to be. I just don't feel like the general wrestling audience would get behind AJ Styles, if that makes sense. Does it make sense to anyone, or am I just like making that up? So it was cool, right? Seeing like Ambrose, Rollins, AJ Styles, Gallows and Anderson, and John Cena, all those little storylines intertwining. I feel like it's been a long time since WWE has really like blended storylines, or at least storylines that I care about. So that was it, new and exciting for me, at least. Felt like it's been forever since that's been done properly. So it was cool to see that on Monday Night Raw. So The Miz is the IC title holder. Like, cool, Cade's back, and I'm glad he can say like, you need to defend your title. But who is he going to defend it against? I mean, the title means nothing right now. Let me guess, Dolph Ziggler? Let me guess, Baron Corbin? Let me guess, it'll be a triple threat, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and The Miz? I don't know. If they would have just given the belt or kept the belt on Kevin Owens, then I feel like this wouldn't even be an issue. Kevin Owens made the belt mean something. Kevin Owens could have made Money in the Bank mean something. Kevin Owens could make the US Championship belt mean something. As could John Cena, I will say it. But right now, the IC title and the US belt are meaningless. Speaking of which, like, they're not even really pushing Titus. I mean, he beats Rusev by a count out. That's not tough. Like, there's nothing tough about this. Like, why is this even a feud? Why is this going on? If you're trying to convince me that he's like the most patriotic, I would say no, he's not. Where's Jack Swagger? Like, just bring him back. At least I can join in with We the People and feel like I'm doing my American duty. Oh. Like that? Oh. Okay, so I have mom brain, which means I don't remember anything, and I've always been really bad at dates. Unless it's like a date that I've thrown up, then I could tell you all those since I was 11. But anyway, maybe like a week or two ago, Paige came back, like, woohoo, we're so excited. And she defeated Charlotte on like SmackDown? Raw? I don't remember. And then like, Sasha Banks came out and was like, oh, I'm getting the title, like this is going to be my title, I'm a legit boss, like whatever. And Paige like unified with her and was like, yes, like she wants the title, she will get the title. Like, I am so confused as to why all of a sudden like Paige comes back, Sasha comes back, I was under the impression Paige wanted the title and that she was tough and didn't need any of these stupid friends because she's a wrestler and we're not about friendships right now. We're about like winning. And she's like backing Sasha. Like, why? Is it just to defeat the champion? But it's like you're defeating the champion by like encouraging someone else to take the title. Is there going to be a turn? I don't understand. So anyway, I just think it's weird that like Paige and Sasha teamed up to beat Dana Brooke and Charlotte. I'm confused. Cesaro and Apollo Crews defeat Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio. What? I think I've said this before. Like, Apollo Crews has talent. I mean, like, he's physically like talented. I mean, I feel like he does awesome back tucks. He's got like, I mean, like, he's good. But I don't understand why he's even on the main roster, or how they're using him, or why they're using him. Like, I feel like he should still be in NXT. So I don't necessarily understand this. Like, what's the point? Like, there's no compelling storyline. Like, there's no emotional attachment. I need to be reached emotionally, WWE. Don't you understand this? Like, there's nothing. I just like don't get it. I feel like these are a bunch of like losers. I was excited for Cesaro to come back, but now that like he lost Money in the Bank, he's teaming up with Apollo Crews. I just like, will the brand split be good? Because there's so many like good guys who I feel like could really excel if given the opportunity or the screen time or like the story time. I don't know. And they're not, and so I feel like it just kind of makes everyone seem like a loser to me. And if you want to know the losers, well, the losers that I deemed as losers, like, just let me know in the comments and I'll write them all out for you. Starting with Sami Zayn. I will say this. Guys, I didn't want to go into this because Sami Zayn gets under my skin so badly, which I love and hate all at the same time. But when Jericho came out and was like explaining to the universe the history and the beef that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have, I was like excited. And then I was like, why don't they just play like those promo reels, montage things they played in NXT, like to explain their beef and their friendship and how they were in each other's marriages and whatnot, or weddings. I think only Kevin Owens is married. It doesn't matter. Like, that could have been the most opportune time to like recycle content. How boring and stupid are these Darren Young promos? I hate them. It's like a waste of my life, like 30 seconds. Like, why am I watching this? I feel like they were meant to be funny and poke fun at Donald Trump or whatever, and that's cool. I mean, totally. But they're not. I mean, Darren Young just doesn't have it. I mean, it stinks that he came back and had to be teamed up with Titus as the primetime players because nothing happened. I don't know, that's what I don't get. Like, why are they bringing up guys from NXT or bringing back older employees or whatever, and then like trying to just like shove them on us? And it's like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? I don't even remember why primetime players or whatever split. Was it when Titus accidentally, or not accidentally, put his hands on Vince? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. WWE wants you to forget, and I forget, but not because like, I forget because like I have a mom brain, so I like halfway forget, I think. I don't know. I'm all confused. So guys, John Cena and AJ Styles are not going to the main event Battleground. I'm sad, kind of, but obviously I think there's going to be a match between Cena and Styles at Battleground. Will it be another dream match? Who knows? But how dope was it that Raw used the main event and then these guys and blended them together, distracted one another, pulled off some really cool and impressive wrestling moves just to like, you know, like propel their storyline. Does that make sense? Like, it's so cool that they let us have all of that on Raw. I feel like having Cena, Styles, and even Rollins like in the same match is something that could be like pay-per-view quality. So they gave it to us on Monday Night Raw. Didn't end the way that I hoped that it would, but nonetheless, super cool. I keep wanting to say dope. Cool moves were pulled, and now we get to see what happens at Battleground. Like, what will the match be called? How will the Styles and Cena storyline propel? Like, what's going to happen? What do you think? So we have these really hard workers who don't violate their wellness policy, and they take their job seriously because they want to be champ. And yet, internet wrestling community, your boy Roman Reigns, like, gets to come back and be part of the triple threat match. Like, what is going to happen? Like, is he going to turn heel? Is he just gonna get buried? Like, who's going to like him? Is anyone going to like him? I feel like people are so into Seth Rollins that, like, I don't miss Roman Reigns. Do you? I mean, he seriously, like, added nothing. Like, when Seth Rollins is gone, when John Cena's gone, like, I notice that they're gone and that they're missing, and I want them to be back because it's boring and dull and nothing's stirring my emotions, nothing's getting under my skin. So, like, that just speaks volumes about Roman Reigns wrestling, his promos. Like, he's just unimpressive. I hope he comes back and loses his bulletproof vest because he looks like such a turd. I tweet at 432ELC, hashtag Mom Talks Wrestling, my Tumblr Mom Talks Wrestling, and this YouTube channel, Mom Talks Wrestling. Like, dislike, subscribe, comment, and let's talk about wrestling.